Mr. Pop.
Hey DeLorean Network, how you going? I'm Rob.
I'm Tanya.
And we're here to bring you This Week in DeLorean. We've missed you. Last week we had a week off.
Not really, but close.
We didn't have a week off. Our Year 10s had a week to go on camp. And so they had an awesome time away. We got some time to really plan our program and set up some really cool things that are coming up. But we want to talk about what's happening this week in DeLorean. And we had a really cool session a couple of weeks ago where we had some visitors come in. You might remember us talking about Luke and Grace Whiteman, the owners of Tommy Guns, and we had Zoe Anderson, a social media content creator. But Grace Whiteman told us this great story about a pop-up hair clip business that they ran where they just had some serious success. And it gave us an idea for a challenge for the students. So they spent part of the last session actually creating hair clips, given a bunch of materials, and they formed teams on their own. They got to choose who they got to work with, and it went pretty well, didn't it, Tanya?
Yeah, we were blown away to see them get in, and the hair clips that they made, were really, really incredible with their creativity. The other side of what they needed to do was actually plan an Instagram post, which leads us into what we're up for this week.
But before we tell you about that, have a look at some of the footage from the last session. Okay, so Tanya, what is happening this week with this hair clip challenge then?
The students this week get to take their production up to the next level, and so they have the same resources available, and they'll be making up to 10 pieces which then they can sell at the future Mother's Day store at the P&F run. So they have to check quality control, they have to price it out and cost it, and they have to actually get their Instagram post ready to go live with. So it's pretty exciting to see how they've actually just jumped on board with this challenge, and they're all in, and they are excited by what they're making, but they're also just realising how this is setting them up for their DeLorean project. So it's really encouraging to see them take this on board and just run with it.
And they have just like a couple hours this week to do this.
Yep, probably an hour.
Students, listen carefully, this part's for you. Tanya, what do they got to do?
Okay, so first up guys, you need to finalise your products ready to sell. You need to have 10 items. They need to be presented, they need to be costed, priced, you need to put your brand, your logo, whatever you want on the particular card that you're going to sell, and you need to make sure that they have been quality controlled and checked, because we don't want any dodges out there with your name on it. And I think that's about it. The other side of the challenge is
the Instagram piece. Before we talk about the Instagram piece, who are the customers for this Mother's Day stall in May?
So students will be purchasing for their beloved mums.
So primary school students?
Primary and I think secondary
And some
are
middle?
available.
Right, so
as well.
students, you need to think about who your customers are. Now the Instagram piece, just as important. This is a challenge to look at how powerful our social networks are. So students, you need to upload your Instagram post. You know where to do that in Google Classroom. Make sure you check your copy. Make sure that that text that goes with that post is written beautifully with no errors and actually really speaks to what you're trying to achieve with your hair clips. And then you got to include your photos that you want us to post. We're posting that on our Instagram account, and then your challenge is to get that post out to your networks. And you need to funnel traffic back to our Instagram account, and you need to get people to like your photo, your post on our account. And whoever gets the most likes on your photo on our account, they win that challenge. And that's it.
Good luck guys.
Till next time, see ya.